All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kwadash. Now, honors go out to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who will and teach well. Shalom, Barakim to you, brothers and sisters out there. This is Brother Malachi from the Great Millstone Nashville camp. Lord, on that this lesson is edifying to the elect. All right. So I wanted to go into basically the topic of fake Israelites, which they're not literally fake, right? Because they are indeed Israelites, but fake in the sense of they're not sincere, they're not genuine. They have ulterior or alternative motives outside of actually feeding the flock, outside of actually professing Yahweh Shemel Shai in word and works. Because remember, our people are known for their lip service. They're known for their lip service. All right, as a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Because there was a recent comment made by an individual, and he said that basically something along the lines of when he gets off of YouTube or off the internet, he has a real life. I guess this individual was mentioning certain materialistic objects, carnal things that he has, which there's nothing wrong with having those things. But when you're boasting it, and even if you didn't mean it like that, saying you have a real life outside of YouTube is just arrogant. It's arrogant, because for us that actually believe and take this ministry very seriously, and this is not a job or a hobby, this is actually our lifestyle and who we are. This is our life. We don't have a life outside of this. This is our life. This is who we are. When we go into things at camp and on lessons, best believe those same things that we're talking about in prophecies and all that, we're meditating on those things and being mindful, and we're actually applying the scriptures to the best of our ability in our daily life. All right, just because the Blue Letter Bible app closes doesn't mean the scriptures ain't being applied to our daily lives. Just because we're not going into Psalms 85 or Jeremiah 5 or Revelations 8 or, just throwing random chapters out there doesn't mean that all of a sudden we just turn off the spirit and be the old man. No, we're purging out the old man. We're trying to become, well, really not trying to become, we already are becoming a new creature in Yahweh Shai. All right, but let me grab this. It's James chapter 1, verse 22 in the NLT. It says, but don't just listen to God's word. You must do what it says. Otherwise, you are only fooling yourselves. No. So what does it mean, do what it says? Is that a certain time period? No, this is forever, right? Because even though we're, of course, we're hoping that the famine of the word comes soon, we don't want to be, teaching forever. At the end of the day, we're going to teach as long as the Lord wants us to teach. Okay, but we know that, we don't want to be teaching forever. We want, of course, Yahweh Shah to come back, and want the kingdom of heaven to be established and all these things. So, we're waiting for that, but at the same time, we're not in this mindset of spirit, which is what I feel like some of these wicked jakes be in. Oh, I'm just going to teach and follow the scriptures for 10 years, and then when the kingdom comes, I'll be able to do whatever I want. No. All right, because we understand that in the kingdom of heaven, we are going to be keeping the laws and serving Yahweh by Shemel Shai all day, every day, 24/7. Right? This is not something that you do. This is not the NBA. All right, this is not the NFL. This isn't even a career. This isn't something you do for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. And then now you're straight, you're rich, you're good, and now you go back to living how you live. No, this is what we want to do for the rest of eternity. We want to serve Yahweh B'Shem Shai. We want to fulfill the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Okay? So we make sure to actually, like it says here, be doers of the word. We try to actually commit ourselves to the words of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Right? We're not just lip talkers, no. That we don't have a life outside of doing videos in that aspect. This is who we are. All right. Now, matter of fact, let me grab this, because we're supposed to be genuine and sincere, man. It's one of the greatest things in this truth, and that's not something you adopt. That's another thing to understand. Because there's a lot of qualities, characteristics that you can gain, that you can work on over time. You can't work on sincerity. You can't. You can work on your faith. You can work on patience. You can work on humility. All right, you can work on, intelligence, charity. There's a lot of things you can work on and all that improve. You can't improve sincerity. You can't. And there's no, there's really no level to sincerity either. Oh, he's way more sincere than this man. No. Because sincerity is an absolute thing. Either you are sincere or you're not. You can't be a little bit sincere. No, either you do care or you don't. Either you do believe and you are actually doing this to do it for the right reasons, doing it for Yahweh B'Shem Shai, for your household, for yourself, or you're not. It's not, you can't. When you think about it, you can't work on sincerity. Either you're genuine or you're not. Either you're here because you actually care, or you're here because you have an alternative motive. There's no in between. You don't kind of actually believe, but then you also want money. No, there's no. Because if that's the case, then you're not genuine. Being genuine or sincere is a 100% thing. Right? If you're I care about the Lord, but I really want women. That's the only reason why I'm in the camp. Which, first of all, we don't even know where Jake gets that from, because you coming into the truth doesn't give you women. All right, really, it's the opposite, because the whole world hates you once you come into this knowledge, sincerely, right? Or money, or any tangible, thing that Jake chases after. You're not really sincere if those are the things you're looking for. Okay? So it's important to keep that in mind. Now let me grab this. John chapter 1 verse 47. Yahushua saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile. Which, of course, there's essentially righteous and wicked guile. All right, but what Yahushua is saying by no guile is there's no trickery, no deceit, no lies in them. All right, this is what because that's what an Israelite really is. An Israelite is a man or a woman, especially a man, of course, the stock of Jacob, an actual Israelite, of course, according to, the flesh, which really we go off the spirit now because we don't have the records going back thousands upon thousands of years. Right, but an Israelite is supposed to have no guile. An Israelite is supposed to be sincere, genuine, charitable, loving, hospitable, humble, disciplined, have faith, fear of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, agape. Okay, so on and so forth. Let's see what this says in the NLT. John 1 and 47 in the NLT. As they approached, Yahushua said, Now here is a genuine son of Israel, a man of complete integrity. Boom. That's how you're supposed to be. Like Job's wife said, Dost thou retain thine integrity? You're damn right. How right is that? We're not going to take the C-hip. All right, we're not looking for money. We're not looking for fame in this truth. Matter of fact, in this truth, you're really doing the opposite of achieving fame. You're really putting on sackcloth. Becoming humble. Putting yourself aside. Like Yahushua said, you seek to save your life and you're going to lose it. If you lose your life for my sake, you're going to gain it. We're putting aside all the things that we want, our lust, which lust just really means desire. It's not always sexual. All right, lust just means desire. You have a passion for something. You can lust after anything, or it's not just sexual. You can lust after money, after fame, fortune. You can lust for food. So this is all, which, matter of fact, let me get the etymology of genuine. Natural. And we can just stop right there. Natural. You're not putting on a facade. All right, you're not this truth isn't a burden to you. Okay, you're not grudging when you're being charitable. You actually fucking care. You actually care about the Lord, care about his ministry, care about the flock. All right, you're not putting on a fucking retarded ass fitted hat, lying on camera. All right, you're not sitting here in all black, militant, looking like the fucking Black Panther Party, demonizing the whole nation essentially by your actions and the way you conduct yourself. It's not genuine. A lot of these guys are not genuine. And because of that, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to tear them limb from limb, flesh from bone. So best believe. Because like it says, Sirach 29. Well, no, actually not Sirach 29. I'm thinking about playing unto the Lord, stumbling blocks under the wicked. Might be Sirach 39. I'm going to grab it. 23, Salakia. Sirach 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, only cares about what men think, what people think about him, carnal people on the earth. And knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. See, a lot of these fake Israelites out here, they're so concerned about men and their reputation on the earth that they completely put aside and don't give a fuck, excuse my language, but don't give a fuck about the reputation in the heavens. Whereas the actual men of Yahweh Shema Shai is the opposite. We know majority of the earth, Yahweh Ratazah, were of the elect. We know Yahweh Ratazah, we continue down this path during the, in the faith, during the time of Jacob's trouble especially. Dam Yad. All right, Lai Walam Yam. Or Lai Walam. Okay, Yahweh Ratazah. So, but the men of the Lord, they understand that most people won't like them. People are all haters, talk shit about us, bear false witness, all these evil, wicked, through things. We're worried about our reputation in the heavens. We're worried about our standing with Yahweh Shema Shai, because we know Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that saves and destroys, kills, and makes alive. Right? Delivers and obliterates. We understand that Yahweh Shema Shai is the true judge and the one that, we are to please and who we're seeking mercy from. I'm not seeking mercy from men. I'm not seeking mercy from women. I'm not seeking mercy from the president. I'm not seeking mercy from the elites. I'm not seeking mercy from anybody but Yahweh Shema Shai. We show one another mercy because we treat your neighbor as yourself. We love each other. We care about each other. We're brethren, sisters, all that, Israelites. But ultimately, we show mercy because we look to receive it. Because you'll have times where you'll be very upset. You might have been done dirty, by, even if it's not an Israelite, you show mercy because you want to walk with wisdom, and you work around all nations and all that, certain things. You give people passes and let things go. It's not because that person could be an Edomite, completely through. You're just trying to keep the peace. You don't want more problems. It was Satan, trying to, live peaceably with all men, walk in wisdom. But you showing mercy could get you mercy in that time. Now, it doesn't mean show mercy all the time. There's certain times where, the law needs to be laid down. But that, even then, the law is laid down after mercy is shown. You don't just immediately jump to judgment unless it's a matter that, is completely off the walls. All right, it's different. If somebody calls you a dumbass, let it slide. If somebody punches you right in your face, that's a different story. Okay? By all means, defend yourself. But even with certain things like that, somebody might push you. You can say, hey, come on. It just depends on the circumstance. It's a case-by-case scenario. Okay, but definitely, we strive to show mercy and just walk in the spirit. We don't want to displease Yahweh Shemel Shai. Right, so Lord willing that this lesson was edifying. Before I close, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shemel Shai, by Shem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors gotta go out to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Shalom, Barakim to you, brothers and sisters out there. Shalom.